Simplifying square roots. All you need to do is factor and look for number pairs. Not the fruit. I lost my marker. You like pears? I don't really like pears. So 6 and 4, 3 and 2, 2 and 2. Do I have any pairs? I have a pair of 2s. Oh, sorry, you were backwards. So for every pair, you can bring one of those numbers outside, and everything that doesn't come out has to stay in. So the 3 and the 2 stay in, so my answer is 2 root 6. Okay. That wasn't too bad. What do we know goes into 1260? I'm going to use 20, because I know 20 goes into it. No, we'll deal with the negative in a second. 20 and 63, 5 and 4, 2 and 2, 9 and 7, 3 and 3. So, do I have any pairs? I have a pair of 2s and a pair of 3s. What's left over? A 5, a 7, and a negative. What does the negative do? It becomes an I and it comes out. So I'm going to bring out 2 times 3, 6. The negative comes out and becomes an I. Square root, what's left over? 35. As long as it's a square root, the negative will become an I. If it's a third root, then it becomes a negative. It's a fourth root, it becomes an I. Are you a little confused over there? Okay, yes. If it's like a third root or fourth root or fifth root or sixth root, then that changes things. But today, everything's a square root. You make him an I. Yeah. Well, if you run into a problem where there is a 3 inside here, then there's no such thing as an I. But today, everything's a square root. Right. Odd roots create negatives. Even roots create I's. But luckily today and for the rest of the chapter, we're only doing square roots. Yes. Yeah, it does. All right, 216. 6 and 36. 3 and 2. 6 and 6. 3 and 2. 3 and 2. Do I have any pairs? Here's a pair of 2s. Here's a pair of 3s. Anything left over? Good. A 3 and a 2. So I can bring out 3 times 2, which is 6. Do I need an I? Yes. Square root of 6. What happens if everything comes out? Then there's no square root. So you factored it down, and there are 2 3s and 2 4, well, not 4s, 2 3s and 2 2s and 2 5s. The answer is 3 times 2 times 5, and there's no square root. Okay? Now, I know by looking at D that 25 goes into that. So I could do 25, and that's 245. 5 and 5. 9 and 49. Not, oh, is that right? 5 and 49. And then 7 and 7. So I can bring out a pair of 5s and a pair of 7s. So 35 root. The only leftover one is a 5. Now, for some reason, on the answer sheet, one of the first few problems has a y in it. That's just because I'm a BYU fan, so let it go. I don't know why it's there. Number 3, get rid of that Y in the answer.